Hey guys, it's your Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, guys. I just want to check on to see how you guys are doing. I am doing great here in Las Vegas. It's been a while, but because it's hard to get things when you're trying to DIY. So since we in the stay-at-home thing and everything is closed, well, guess what today? Michael's open today, so I did stop by there and I'll just show you a couple little things that I got. So I am doing this video on my patio refresh. Now initially when I was going to do the patio, I was going to show you guys, and I'm going to show you here how I was going to keep the carpet and just paint the fake green carpet I got from Home Depot. I was going to paint it and spray it black. So I did find some spray black matte and I'll show you that as well, but I end up not doing it, guys. So it was just in the middle of the night. I kept watching YouTube videos on these little square little plaques they're getting from either Home Depot or IKEA, and unfortunately I can't use that, and I'll show you why. So I decided to go to Home Depot and I figured I need something a little flatter. So I decided to rip the carpet out and just do a patio refresh, kind of like a spring summer look. And I probably again change it during the midsummer to probably my green here. So I think I'm going to end up swapping this out in the patio probably about a month. So I want to show you real quick my patio refresh and show you some tips and tricks on how you can make a nice comfortable sort of like spa room. It's an 8x8 foot room, so I wanted to be like a sun room, not so much porchy patio. So I wanted to be like indoors outdoors, so it transitioned from one room to the living room down into the patio, which is like a sunroom anyway, because I do have a carpet over it. So I just want to show you on my small space, if you have a balcony or a patio, what you can do as well on a budget. Because of course, guys, everything I get is going to be either Goodwill, thrift store, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that. I just got a few accessories from the stores that was open, like Big Lots, Home Depot, and now Michael's, because again, it's hard to decorate when you can't find anything to decorate with, and that was the problem. Every time I wanted to order something Amazon, it was 2 to 3 weeks for it to come. So I'm like, it was just driving me nuts. And also want to do, after this, my next video, I want to do sort of like a refrigerator organization. Again, these gifts I got from my kids for my birthday. My birthday was May 6th last week. So some of you caught me on my posts at Instagram and Facebook. So thank you for those well wishes. So I'm going to show you again a couple things that I got to refresh my patio. Basically show you how I just laid a couple of the tiles down. If you're interested in something like this, I didn't do a whole entire floor, how to do a floor. I didn't want the video to take that long, but I will show you how to really start to lay your tile down. And I had to get the vinyl tile, as much as I love the wood floor tile, but because of the heat and of course the outdoors, Home Depot say no, you have to stick to the vinyl tile. So I will show you the flooring, so I will show you that, but I still wanted to look like that wood grain, but again it is vinyl, and that way it can endure the heat. And if it gets, you know, moisture, and we don't have that moisture here in Vegas, but still our heat gets, and right now it's already at 100 degrees. Okay, all right guys, I'm going to show you basically why I went that route, and also I have some things I'm going to show you how we pulled everything out, and of course everything now is just about put back. I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate my small space. Alright guys, let's get started. It's your Mooregirl. So I'm going to show you briefly a couple of things that I got from the store. Now I did get some floral arrangements from Michael's here, so I got a bunch here, and like I said, they opened it today. Some of the stores are opening here in Vegas this week, so we are able to shop here, and soon hopefully Goodwill will be open. And you know, as soon as they open, guys, I am going to be there in line so I can do my hauls again. So I did get some floral arrangements here, so just some individual flowers. So I'm going to put it in one of my trays that's going to go on actually the wall, on my patio wall. It's just for some privacy. So these was individuals, and these was 50% off, and I just got some, you know, anything that was in color and purple, some natural greenery. Again, these flowers again were $3.99, and these was 50% off. So I got several of these in different colors, and some of these again were $1.99 with 50% off. So I figured I'll do a simple quick arrangement for that. Another thing I did get for my lantern, so I had this already last year from Michael's, and I have my candle in here from the trio that I got from last year that I hauled, and I did a review on, but I changed it with this one. So this is a pull-up candle. It's a real wax LED, just like the other one is a pillar, But I like the design here, guys. Look at that. It's like a white, gray, black. It's really, really, really pretty. And I think hopefully this looks good. It takes 2 AA batteries. So hopefully this again. Also, I just got arrangements from Michael's. I just got one of the phone blocks here. These were $5 with 20% off. Guys, they did not have any 40% off coupons. I'm like, Michael, seriously? I guess they've been selling it online the whole time. So they had no 40%, no 50% off, but they did have a 20% off everything. Another thing I did get, and I will show you the stem lights. You'll see how I string the lights on. Those lights came from Home Depot, and I think they were about $12. They were gold. Another thing I got from Big Lots. So I got this beautiful, and this is a dragonfly. This is glass. It lights up, and this is solar, and it has the battery pack here. Okay, so you want to make sure, again, you point this to the sun. Go in my plant, just, you know, sort of like an ambience there. So the way I had it decorated, I took everything out. I just wanted to test everything, how it looked. I took everything off my patio except for the furniture, because of course my son had to put that back on for me. That was way too heavy. Also was the futon mattress. I got that from Walmart, and that was $96, and it is a 6-inch coil. I got that because the other one was getting old and very lumpy, and I actually got the whole futon with the mattress for 20 bucks a couple years ago on Craigslist. So of course I'm not going to go out and buy new furniture. I kind of like the futon. I like the fact that if I wanted to, even though it's a small space, I can pull out if my grandkids come to visit. You can pull it out, you know, and you can just lay it flat. But now I sit it up just like a sofa. Like I said, I want it to be sort of like a sunroom, not so porchy looking. So again, I want it to be modern, kind of sleek, but kind of a spa retreat too. And like, guys, it's so gorgeous, and you're going to see the ambience of how everything glows, the ladders, how everything lights up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the flooring real quick, why I couldn't get the thicker ones, and also I'm going to clean everything up and put everything back so you can see how I decorate my patio. So okay, I had to show you this real quick. So I had my candle in my lantern here, and I tell you, it's 100 degrees in Vegas. It melted. This is real wax, wow, and so is this one. So I'm gonna have to be really careful with this and see. I cannot believe it actually formed. This is how hot it is in this city. So I'm gonna try this one, and hopefully it won't melt as well. And let's see how it's come out. I'm gonna have to put this one back in the living room with the other candles as well, and just leave it there nice and safe. All right, guys, let's get started with this. So basically, the first thing we did to get started was to move, you know, the furniture off the patio. So first the condenser came out, and then also the futon. You can see I painted that black as well. That again used to be burgundy. And then after that, of course, we had to remove all the carpet, and again, you know, of course, just sweep and vacuum everything around it. Everything was clean. I gotta make sure you have no dust, nothing on the floors. When you lay this, it has to be flat as possible. So we put 2 strips down, and then we have to measure. And also remember, when you put this down, that it clicks on the right end. So once I know it was the right end, I had to flip it over, measure, and then just basically we just had to cut it. Cutting it with a nice sharp blade was pretty simple. It just took a few scores, and after that, basically all you do is just snap it off. Once I got to the second row, you just slides right in, and all you have to do is make sure it lines properly and then snap it in place. And guys, that's all you have to do to the floor, you know, even with some measurements. Now, I didn't do the ends of it at the bottom, so I stopped there because I ran out. So I just basically put in just some rocks, and you're not going to see it, of course, when the furniture is there. Okay, now I'm going to do is sort of like stain this board that I did about a few years ago. It's getting worn out now. So only thing I'm doing is, of course, as you can see, is self-explanatory. Just wiping it down just so I can, you know, make it just a little bit of a refresh. It was simple and easy. Take a cloth, dip it in, and just wipe it until you get to one end to the other. The lights I'm putting up are from Home Depot. They was about $12, and I like the gold one with the mesh. And these are battery operated. They take, I think, 3 AA batteries, and that's all it is. And they do come with a timer. Now here, the solar panels here. This is actually for a deck post, so I decided just to put one on each end. It came in a box of 4, and I might actually put the other 2 in front of the wood piece. This is the floor, and it came out pretty well. And I did leave, I said, the furniture here as well. So I'm going again with the tan and black look here. As you can see earlier, I did stain and added the light here. I just thought I wanted gold because I wanted to pop. And this mattress here, this futon here, is like a tufted, and with a small tufted here. Easy to clean, easy to wipe off, and it's tan. And again, if I wanted to, even though it'll be a tight squeeze, I could actually pull this out and then, you know, the light in it. But of course, I'll just probably just keep it up in this small space. So now I'm basically going to just clean up and again, just start decorating this patio. And this room is an 8x8 room. Now I had it over here, the futon, which is good as well, but I kind of like it over here because it's more privacy, and I'll put my little planter up here just so when, you know, people walk by, they won't see me laying down. So I kind of like that look as well. Like I said, it looks more like a sunroom, living room type than it sort of like just an average patio. I put the tree back, and I always have a light holding it just because it won't tilt and fall forward. And remember this light, guys, the white light, that was over the Martini Tower. So I flipped it upside down and used it as a table to lay the waterfall on that. And again, the waterfall is from Goodwill. For the tray, I repainted this with chalk paint, and also what I'm going to do is probably put, because I broke the glass to this, put like maybe a decorative paper down so it won't look just black. It looks like there's no tray there. Put a decorative paper down and then put another sheet of glass on there, and I think that will really pop. Some type of like a marble or some type of design to go there, and also something that can interchange. Okay guys, so I'm going to take you around real quick. So again, right here I'm going to add a little bit more flowers on this side, a couple more. I like the purple ones and the white ones too. I think I'm gonna add a couple purple ones on this side, and maybe these as well. I think these came out really pretty. Add 2 more bags of rock from the Dollar Tree. That's where I got these from. Over here I got these string of lights from from actually Home Depot, and I think these was about $12.99. Okay, the corner solar panels here that goes on the deck panels, I got this, and I just have this stuck on with sort of like a Velcro stick, so it can come on and off. So everything again is going to be temporary. This board I did about 4 years ago. I just took like 1x4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just made a box because I used this, because that way I can nail in things for my Christmas decor, any other decor like this, and it gives me another 4 inches of privacy. Now this over here, I don't remember, I had this for so long. The ball again is probably from Ross. Now I will have something more like swag type coming down. I won't put anything on the second shelves, just something here that will cover this. Now over here is of course my Goodwill over here, and this is here from Home Goods. I hauled this about 2 years ago. I just did the flower thing here, this big round one that I painted, and I said I wasn't going to paint it, and I have to put another coat to it because I don't like how that paint came out on that surface. When it came to that spray paint that was super matted, it was good on some surfaces, but I didn't like it on this. It gave it a weird texture, so I'm probably going to get some black flat paint, just a small one from Michael's, and just kind of repaint this again. Cadenza right here I got from Home Goods. That has to be about 4 or 5 years old. Again, this was the theme, the tan, the black, and I'm keeping it with sort of like the florals here as far as the rose color here. This tree, one of the neighbors actually just threw it away, and I just hauled it from the trash. Yes, I just came out really cute. I'm going to show you at night how it lights up. Now this dragonfly garden stake came from Big Lots. The fountain is Goodwill, but you can find these fountains. They have some really gorgeous ones at Michael's today. Someone said they want the purple light. I'll show you where the purple light is. This is a used light. It's their newest system, and it was only $12.97. The light bulb itself, it goes with Alexa as well as with the I think the Google. So okay, the fake flowers here probably was from Michael's a while ago. These 2 black votives here I got from Dollar Tree last week. This ball here, this had to be replaced. Right here, I got these from Walmart years ago. These are solar as well, and you can see it's flashing. That means I had to replace the battery. And again, some things like this was actually in my bathroom when I did my master bathroom, and I just kind of moved some stuff. The little bucket right here was in my laundry room makeover. I replaced that as well. So as you can see with the light itself, that was from Ross, and I hauled that maybe 3-4 years ago. If you remember, that was on top of the Martini Tower, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. So when I replaced the Martini Tower, so I just sort of had this hanging around, so I figured let me put it upside down, and that way I can use it as a tabletop rather than a lamp. The futon itself was tan, then burgundy, then black, so I painted that several times. And of course, this mattress right here, the futon mattress, is from Walmart. Again, that was $96. The futon was only $20, and I got that back again from Craigslist. This table here I got from Goodwill about 3-4 years ago. About 4 years ago, and it was actually $1. They could have tagged it by mistake. The lantern itself is from Michael's when it had the 70% off last year, so I got that. The florals I did, or my floral, I have a DIY on how I did this. The glass, like cup holders here, I got a kitten haul from Goodwill. The tray also Goodwill, and I did do the black spray on this one, and this came out so. This paint is so. I don't know if I will use that paint again, or I will watch a special surface again. I normally do, as you can see here, I'm going black with just about everything now. Again, the curtain ring here is from Amazon. And the lanterns here on the floor, these are from, again, Goodwill. Alright, so a lot of my stuff is going to be thrift over. Only thing I actually purchased was the candle, the stake, and the flowers. And at the corner edge here, I did the deck lights. Other than that, everything I had already, I just reused everything I had, especially now that everything was pretty much closed. Guys, I just hope you like this simple. It's sort of like a sunroom effect. I really like it. It's clean at night. I'm going to show you how it looks at night, how everything lit up with the candles. It's really gorgeous. If you're on my Instagram, and don't forget guys, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on my Instagram, on my Facebook, at Mooregirl Makeovers, you normally go get a sneak peek of what's going on. This time I did post a little something, a picture, so you guys can, you know, on the YouTube side can see what's going on, especially if you haven't seen me. I can always tell you, go over to Mooregirl 42 on Instagram, and normally it's more up-to-date things that I'm doing. Again, don't forget guys, comment, like, subscribe, share this small space 8x8 foot patio, balcony, whatever you have in your small space. You can still live in a comfortable setting with a small space. Alright guys, it's your Mooregirl, and I will see you in the next video. Alright guys, bye. See you soon. It's Mooregirl.